up, guys? Meet day, episode 17. We're here, fucking low-key rushed to warm-ups, but it is what it is. I think we're like 6 people in front. Yeah. Pause.
Deep breath. Yeah. Stay tight. Drive, drive, drive!
Alright, so basically, squats, I went 2 for 3. I cracked under the pressure, bro. I'm like low-key kind of nervous. It's like different working out when they're like people watching you. That's it. Well, we're gonna go 3 for 3 on bench, deads. Hopefully, I didn't do as bad as Michael. Went 1 for 3 on squats, 479. 70 for the deadlift. Going for 700, of course. Definitely don't want to kill myself, could be going on better. It is what it is. Yeah. We got Johnny.
Johnny Aesthetic here. We got Robbie. Say hi.
Yo, what's up? Name's Robbie. I'm handling Adrian. Adrian's squats was a little rough. Don't know what happened. Nerves are getting to him, but so far, I think he's doing pretty well. We're gonna see what bench does. We went 2 for 3 on squats, which isn't too bad, but we'll see. Hopefully he can pull up.
I'm like their little slaves, adding the weight on the thing. I let him use my extra small injury sleeves. He almost got them stuck, so yeah, fuck you for that. You stretched them out. But yeah, I'm here chilling. First powerlifting meet that I attended. Pretty dope. But yeah, that's nice.
If Adrian bombs out for the rest, he's walking home. We'll probably get something from the dollar menu from McDonald's if he fails. I'm really excited for that, but at the same time, I really hope he does okay. I don't want to load 3 reds for him to just bomb out and fail. My spine's already broken enough. So yeah, awesome.
Red and the white, red and the white.
Let's go!
Start! Let's go, baby, run!
Michael Gambo is up next. Angelina Freeman is on next. And Austin is in the hole.
Good lift, Michael.
This boy. So pretty much nothing went to plan. I didn't get injured, which is fine. Failed 606 because I had chest cramp. Kind of shit. I think I come out to like a 1377 total, which is like 3-pound meat PR. Underperformed. My bench, fuck. I think I fucking 10-pound PR, pretty good. But honestly, it is what it is. I think I still came first and overall. Surprisingly, shit day. Still won. Still kind of disappointed. Aiden did good. Watch out. Watch out. It is what it is. Good shit.
Alright, what the fuck is up? Michael's followers. You already know J Balvin had to check in here. 75 kgs, but you know, I weighed in 5 pounds under, 17-pound weight cut. It's crazy. Basically, went 6 for 9. Don't laugh. It was decent, you know. I kind of cracked over under the pressure, bro. I was like low-key a little nervous, but all good things, all good vibes. That's it, bro. Repping the surge, you already know. Now we're 18 weeks out from the next meet, bro. 18 weeks. That's it.
Balls.
Second place, juniors, 75 kilos. Ryan Park. 19. Third place, Andrew Barrett.
Wait a second. What's going on here?
Second place, Mark Yeager. Place, Michael Gamboa.
Yeah.
90.
How you feel, man?
Feel handsome.
Yeah.
First place, 82 kilo open, Michael Gamboa.
Sir.
100 kilo men's open. Third place, Devin Dobby.
Yo, what is up, guys? So it is currently Monday, 8:30. We're outside the Surge. I kind of want to talk about my meet, like afterwards. I didn't want to do it right after. I didn't want to edit it right after. I kind of want to see, like, just think about it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of go through like what happened on that day, how I took prep, and kind of like what happened on, you know, that day. So starting off with prep, I came into this prep extremely excited, you know, going into the USPA, getting an opportunity to use a deadlift bar and all that stuff, because I wanted to go pro. As you know, the series Road to Pro, I want to compete at the Surge and then see where I go from there after I qualify. I qualified, of course, on Saturday, but back to the meet prep. I'm excited all the way out to the meet prep. As like I come off my deload, I'm looking forward to the meet, and like mentally I'm locked in. I'm taking all my attempts to RPE, just coming in every day, motivated, ready to lift. And then the thing with the USPA happened, you know what I mean? And I'm looking at it from like very early on here. It was like, oh, this shit's kind of fucked. Hopefully they fix it. 1 second. Hopefully they fix it, and you know, I'll let all the shit happen and it's gonna get fixed, right? USPA is a federation, been around for years. They should fix this. Doesn't get fixed. Sergio, owner of the Surge, chairman of USPA, very, very handsome man, very respectable man. Does the right thing in my opinion, as well as his own opinion, leaving the USPA, as they didn't really do anything. There was no effort to fix it, and up to now, still nothing really has been seen, like majorly done to fix, you know, obviously their fucking mistakes. So they drop out, and for me, Sergio drops out. No more USPA, going to WRPF or USAPL. Obviously, for me as a lifter, that affects me because I planned this all out, hoping to compete, you know, on a pro meet, Road to Pro. Mentally, what that did for me, I stopped kind of giving a shit. And honestly, that's on me. I kind of like, I was still coming to the gym, was not motivated like I was before. I wasn't doing my accessories anymore. Or I was half-assing them. And that's honestly, that's on me. But yeah, I just wasn't coming in as hungry, I guess you can say. I didn't really see a point into like being like, oh, besides my own ego at this point, because it's like, I don't like doing something without a purpose. You know what I mean? And I was like, I was already so far in where it was like pointless as well. Like I paid money to do the meet, and obviously, you know, I'm gonna do the meet, but obviously mentally wise, I just didn't feel as motivated. Not that I didn't care. I wasn't as motivated. I didn't have a goal. There wasn't no the end goal wasn't there no more. And I know sometimes it's little by little, but you know, you still want to look and be like, all right, that's where I want to be. Where I wanted to be was no longer a possibility due to what happened to the USPA and the stuff they decided to do and how they handled it. Sergio dropped out. To add on top of that, USPA, their communication this is from one meet, of course. People can have different experiences. This keeps moving. Their communication, awful. I emailed them about what bars are going to be used for the deadlift and squat. Never answered me. Me and Adrian prepped on Kabuki bars, which you guys know my opinion on the Texas squat bar and deadlift bar. Terrible. Kabuki obviously much more superior. So we're looking, me and Adrian prepped probably like 10 to 12 weeks on different bars that were used on platform. Specifically the Texas bar, just awful. And obviously the second we found out, I told Adrian, hey, we're switching over. We're gonna have an option. You know, we want to prepare as close as possible to comp, train hard. You know what I mean? We started lifting on the Texas squat bar. I took an RP 8 single, brand new on the squat bar. Everything felt good. Obviously, the more and more in weight, the more difference it makes on the bar. And being the Texas squat bar bends like crazy. I made a jump from 490, 485-ish to 530, which would have been a regular jump, a regular jump on a Kabuki bar. I make that jump, I hit 530. However, once I get to the bottom and I hit depth, I push up and the bar bounces a lot. And I, at the time, was not used to it, still not used to it. Hopefully I never have to get used to that bar. It bounces up, it catches me off guard. I injured my hip. For the next few weeks, I couldn't squat heavy. I was squatting at like, every time I would break like 80%, 85%, I would start having hip issues where my hip would open up. All the way up leading into comp, I was feeling like 80%, maybe 85% with my hip, and just confidence-wise was not there. Texas deadlift bar, I had pulled 630.5 on the Kabuki. My best on the deadlift bar was 612. I just didn't have enough time to get used to that, pulling the slack on it, being explosive. Just the bar, honestly, from what I've heard, people hate that bar. Also the Texas squat bar. Right now, that's prep, right? Prep is done, just wasn't mentally there at the end. The bars, we go into meet day. I feel fine. I felt rushed in squats. I don't know what it is. Second meet in a row that I think I just have to start warming up faster. I'll take that on me. Nothing with the meet. The way it runs, squats go by really fast for some reason. You wouldn't expect that, honestly. So I warm up. I think my last warm up was at 420, 430, somewhere around there. Opener at 467.5. I go for it the first time. I didn't hit depth. I'll be honest, I didn't hit depth. I get 2 red lights and 1 white from the middle judge. Me and my Adrian's friend, my friend Robbie, we look at it, we're like, hey, we're just gonna retake it, right? I go the next time, I hit depth, 2 whites, 1 red. Same guy, like, didn't want to give me the fucking white light. We go 501. Because 467 both times was really fast. Just the first time I didn't hit depth, so we just retook it just to be safe. We go 501 for my third attempt. I sink it. I swear I sink it. Hopefully you guys can see in the video, Johnny got a good angle of the ref, because honestly you can't see shit with the 6 spotters. Usually in the USAPL, the refs are in the front, which honestly makes a lot more sense. In the video you can see the spotters on the side. I swear I hit depth. From other people who saw, I hit depth. I felt my hip sink. In the video you can see that the ref on the right side at least is looking, and as I'm about to hit my lowest point that I can see from the video, he kind of like turns away and decides that he's going to give me a red light. I get 1 white from the front judge and 2 reds on the left. However, I believe I hit depth, you know. That being said, my hip was feeling funny. I was compensating depth. I usually sink it a lot more for that very reason, because sometimes they'll give you the depth, sometimes they won't. And I should have not taken that 3rd attempt, but I took it because I thought I could handle it. I couldn't. My hip wasn't feeling good after that. We got into bench. I'm not even gonna say anything. Somehow bench saved me, kind of. I hit 308 really easily. I could have gone for 312, possibly 320. I decided to play it safe because I felt like I was in second at the time. I had to make 22 pounds up. At the time, I thought if I saved that, going up into deadlifts, I could make up a lot more than I could on bench with those extra 4 pounds. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna save the energy. I got that advice from Robbie. Robbie was a great help that day. Shout out Robbie if you're watching this. So we called it 308. Bench was fucking fine. We could have, you know, I have no complaints there. As a squat deadlift specialist, I'm surprised that squat, my bench was there to save me, you know. Now onto deadlifts. So we open at 567. 567 moves great. I'm feeling good. That shit flew. Probably one of the fastest I pulled it. Obviously, I know, again, Texas deadlift bar, not the fastest I've pulled it on a kabuki, because, sheesh. That being said, right, 567 moves, it flies, right? I make a jump to 606, and you're probably like, hey, that's a big jump. I've jumped over 100 pounds, you know, to a deadlift PR at 606, 630. When I hit 630, I jumped from 500, I think, to 630. I made that jump. When I hit 606 for the first time, I jumped from 490-ish to 606. I'm used to these big jumps, and this is kind of a small jump for me. I knew it was there. That being said, Texas deadlift bar, different, but I'm still used to making these big jumps. My body's used to it. I go for it. It moves fast off the floor. I'm about to lock it out. It was a bit heavier on the lockout than I expected myself. I'm about to lock it out. Fuck, it was I believe it was my left chest. One of my pectoral muscles, I feel this fucking like instant, just like an instant shock. Obviously, I let go. I go down with the bar, trying to be respectful as possible, of course, with the equipment. I'm down here, right? I'm like, fuck, did I fucking tear some shit, bro? I go to reach. I'm like touching, massaging it, boom, my fucking right one or my other one, whichever it was, I'm fucking like, damn, both of my chest is cramping up. And sadly, 606 didn't fall in comp due to a chest cramp. That's kind of heartbreaking. I would have been fine, you know, squats, going three for one. You know, hip, I knew coming in 80% on my hip, that my squat was not going to be the best. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but I knew that wasn't going to be the best. Bench was really good. I was happy about that. It's kind of heartbreaking that 606 didn't fall due to... If it would have been like... It didn't like fucking move, I would have been like, shit, bad day, reattempt. It was just kind of like chest cramp. I did not want to attempt that again. You know, first time was a cramp, you know, maybe next time it's something worse. Robbie came to the decision. It was smart. Like I said, thanks again, Robbie, if you're watching this. We scrapped the 3rd attempt. You know, I agreed with that as well. It's kind of like, fuck, dude, what can I do there? You know, it was a bit heavier than I thought. I'm not a bitch. I can lock that out, though. You know what I mean? I've done it before where my fucking, like, you know, lockout's weird, but it's the easiest part of the lift, but it looks hard. You just have to push through, you know what I mean? It's just standing straight. So... obviously, it was honestly the mentality point going in. If I would have, even with my hip injury If I would have gone in, if I feel like that athlete in me, if I would have known this is for going pro, this is for making that meet, I would have gone in and squatted 530. I don't care if that meant or at least attempted it. I don't care if that meant I fucking tear my ass off. 530 would have fallen on that day, or at least attempted. Same thing kind of with deadlift. And I feel like also the last end of my prep would have been a lot harder. I would have gone in every day, motivated. Everything would have fell into place. I would have qualified. I still qualified. However, it was not up to my standard that I think I could have put up. I'm disappointed, but at the same time, it doesn't mean anything. So we just take what happened in this prep at the meet, and we add it to our knowledge, and we just prep for USAPL for the time being. I don't see myself going anywhere else, especially USPA, especially what they did. Just not a good federation at the time. Maybe in the future, never say never, you know. I might go back to USPA. As for the WRPF, I also don't see myself going into that at the moment, especially for the rest of the year. I'm kind of like USAPL state champ and then nationals. So that's kind of like, that's the plan for the year. As for the series, sadly, we're pro, in quotation marks, of course. I will not be competing in another meet, USPA meet now. Maybe, like I said, maybe in the future, but as for now, USPA is done, series is over. Hey, maybe USAPL pro one day. Maybe I'm gonna get that 500 dots eventually. Probably not soon. I think I have to hit 1600 total for 500 dots in my weight, which I think hopefully next year, if not at the very end of this year, 500 dots. It's very doable. I would be, dude. If I want to hit 700 before I turn 20. That would be awesome. But this is gonna be one of my longer videos for sure. Once again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm telling you, a lot of shit happened in prep, federation and shit. Out of my control. Mentally, just wasn't there for me, man. I don't know. Thanks for watching this series. I hope you guys enjoyed. As for what is coming next, I'm 16 weeks out from the USAPL state championships. I want to say shout out to Adrian. Thanks for prepping with me. Thanks for allowing me to coach you. Honestly, not having any credentials, man. Hopefully you like my coaching. I haven't had a gym bro in so long. I had someone I trained with constantly. Adrian was there. Shout out Johnny for recording a lot. Shout out Robbie, of course, for being there, being my handler. I didn't even have to ask you. You were just there. Thanks for helping Adrian out, letting me focus a bit more on myself. I know I was hoping me and Adrian would be in separate flights so I can, you know, be his handler, but Robbie was there, did a good job. Thank you. Honestly, thanks to anyone that was just helped me be here. I'm sorry if I let you guys down. I'll do my best not to do it again. I want to be better mentally. This prep, I want to lock in. I'm going to try not to disappear like I did last time and just go to another gym. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. Anyone who watches, thank you. I love you guys. Balls.